Oh, is that Mr. G?
Excuse me.
Hi, sir. It's just Danny calling from Utility. It was just in regards to the energy at the property, to see whether or not you've been upgraded to the new smart meters or whether you're still on your original meters there.
Did you hear me say when you said hello? It's what your name is. Did you hear me say excuse me, meaning pardon me? Did you hear me say that?
No, no, it's quite quiet on that line.
It's quiet on this side.
Yeah, on
So,
your side, it's just quite quiet.
so
That's all.
can't you hear me clearly?
I can hear you quietly.
Quietly. Can you hear me clearly now?
Getting a bit better. Yep.
All right. So I didn't catch who you was and where you're from and what you
Sorry.
want.
Right. It was just Danny calling from
Yeah.
Utility.
Who was you asking
It
for? You said, "Is that Mister Something?" Who did you ask for?
Mr. G we've got here or Mr. G.
Mister G or
G.
Mister G? So spell it so that I
Yeah,
can
it's
hear.
G G double E.
G double E. Yeah. And what's the address?
We can't confirm the address, just GPDR, with all the data protection.
I don't. I don't. I
We'll
don't.
just
I don't understand what you mean. You was asking me some questions, so I'm asking you some questions. You asked me if I'm Mister G, didn't you?
yeah, yeah.
And then you asked me some stuff about my property, didn't you?
No, no. I was just saying it was we're calling in regards to the new smart meters to see whether or not you've upgraded to them or
What
whether you're
what
still
what
on the
what
traditional meters.
what new smart meters? What ones are those?
So the SMETS one, so where you get the smart meter and you also get an in-home display, so it shows you exactly what you're using. You're more up to date, just half-hour meter read, stuff like that.
What's the
Or whether
benefits?
you
What's the benefits of this new smart meter?
well, the benefits of the new smart meter, it means that you also are going to get more accurate bills, every single month. So instead of having to give meter readings either every month or per year, it does it every half an hour. So it keeps updating it, making sure that you're actually getting a bill that's specified to exactly what you've used, rather than an estimate of what you may have used. So instead of getting inaccurate bills sometimes, and at the end of the year, either you're going to owe the company a lot of money, or vice versa, they're going to owe
Kind of.
you a lot of money because you've either overspent or underspent.
Sorry, what's your name again?
It's Danny.
Danny what?
L.
Sorry.
L. BELL.
Yeah, how comes you're kind of cracking up all the time? It's not my line because everybody I speak to, I can speak fluently and hear normally. Your line's kind of cracking up. I can hear loads of stuff in the background, loads of people talking. What are they talking about?
So it could be my line.
Yeah,
Well, we're working in a gas and electric company,
all
so
right. So
everyone's going to be speaking.
are you suggesting that the accounting for the gas and the electricity that I'm using now? Are you saying that it's not correct?
No, I'm not saying that it's not correct. It's just
Is
to
it not?
see
Is
whether
it
or
not?
not you.
Is it not accurate?
Well, it's an estimate. So if you even have a look on your bills, down to the bills, it even says on the bill, the estimate for what you've used.
But you're saying
So
the smart meters are accurate.
yeah, so because it feeds back to the company every half an hour, your meter readings.
So
So in order to get an accurate bill, you have to give a meter reading.
why would I need to feed back my bill for the electricity or the gas that I'm using in my house? Why do I need to feed it back to the company every half an hour? Why would I? How is that benefiting me?
Well, Well, you wouldn't be doing that. The smart meter itself would be doing it every
Why?
half an hour.
Why?
So
For
just
what purpose?
so you can actually benefit from an accurate bill. So
How?
it
How?
knows
I
exactly what
don't
you're
get it.
using.
I'm paying a bill already. Are you saying it's
Yeah.
going to be a percentage cheaper? Is that what you're saying? Just because it's a smart meter?
Yeah, so basically, in a nutshell, I'll just put it this way. So for example, if you go shopping, for an example, and you buy loads of shopping, say you've got £100 worth, and you're at the till, and the person there just sits and looks at it, and just says, well, that's going to be, £100, because it's just an estimate of what they can actually see. That is kind of, even in a nutshell, how the bills work. So they'll get the amount that you've used in kilowatts, and then they'll just base that on an estimate of what
If
you've
someone,
used. So, for example, you
if,
might have used £40, they might charge you 50.
if someone goes into a shopping centre and
Yep.
picks up £100 worth of shopping and
Yep.
is this what you were saying? Did you paint this
Yep.
scenario
Yep.
for me?
You.
And let me
Yeah.
finish.
You know
Let me
yourself you've
finish.
spent.
Let me finish. Are you saying to
Sure.
me that somebody could go into a shopping centre or shop and buy £100 worth of whatever and
Yeah.
put it on the till or in front of a cashier or
Yeah.
somebody, and that person just looks at it and comes with an estimate and tells you the estimate? Is that what you're saying?
Yeah, yeah, basically.
Without being precise. So only I know if I've calculated the £100 worth of shopping that only I know that that's the price.
Yeah,
So,
until that is scanned through to the business or that till cashier, etc., and they know exactly.
We've gone a bit further than the point that I'm trying to make to you. You said
Sure.
the person sits at the till. I put the shopping down, and the person doesn't scan it. All they do is look at it, and they come with an estimate, a guess, basically. Is that what you're saying that the companies that I'm getting supplied my electricity and gas are doing?
It's similar to that, yeah. So they do it based on the estimates, which is why I'm saying with the smart meters, in hindsight to this, shopping example.
Can I ask you how this is just coming to the 2018? Well, why wasn't it around from a longer time if it's the best thing?
It baffles me, even to this day. They should have done it, years and years ago because it's more accurate, if you know what I mean. So that's why at the end of the year, sometimes it comes, they owe you a chunk of money.
Why do they want it to be so accurate? What's the problem with the one that's going on now?
Because then you're actually getting what you've actually used, and you're spending, the amount of money of the energy that you've actually used yourself.
Basically, you're saying value for money.
Yeah, because so for example, you might have seen it sometimes.
What you're saying is, in essence, what you're actually saying without actually saying, so indirectly, let's say it like that, you're saying that the companies that are offering gas and electricity are robbing everybody. That's cheating everybody. Because it won't make no sense if you say, no, that's not what you're saying.
Well, it isn't a fact of robbing everybody, because like I say, at the end of the year,
what is it a fact of then? You'll get... They're not robbing everybody. What is a fact of? Because I'm saying I'm saying I'm getting offered an a smart meter to be installed in my address, my location, to give me and the company precise readings, exact, accurate readings every half an hour, and it's benefiting who? I don't get it, because if I'm being robbed already, I'm being robbed. I can't do nothing about that. I won't know no different.
Well, it wouldn't necessarily be in robs, because like I say, you've probably been in situations.
If the companies that I'm dealing with, contracted to now, aren't giving me a precise and accurate reading, and only like you said, only an estimate, then I'm being robbed.
Yeah.
And I'm being robbed. That's why you're offering me the smart meter for more precise reading.
Well, it's not the fact that you're being robbed. Like I say, you've been in situations where at the end of the year, you'd get that money back. So they'd either send you a bill where you've spent too much, or it'll be a fact.
The smart meter readers.
No. So without a smart meter, just the way that you're spending now, for example.
If I get the money back, they used to call it. What do they used to call that? Rebates.
Yeah. So that's what the rebates. So it's just a label,
if I'm getting that
isn't
back
it?
at the end of the year, what am I losing? If I've spent too much money and the company says you spent too much money, here's some money back at the end of the year. What am I losing? I'm not losing nothing.
Well, yeah, because in essence, it's your money back in your pocket
but
that shouldn't have been spent.
I'm getting it back at the end of the year. So you might as well say it's a matter of fact that they might be my bank for the year and holding a sum of money for me. You could look at it like that. So I'm beneficial at the end of the year, Christmas time, Easter time. I'm beneficial that way. If someone's going to phone me up or post a letter to me and say, hey, I'm going to chuck some money to you, some extra money, you're paying too much for your bills. That would be beneficial to me. I would like that. That wouldn't be a problem to me. I'd be grateful for that. And you're saying,
that's perfectly fine. I mean, you can't keep it that way.
Lose that. You're saying I'm going to lose that now if I take up your offer of the smart meter. That's what you're saying.
Well, that money would already be in your pocket. It wouldn't be with you, at the end of the year. That money at the end of the year is just what you've already spent.
That's not justifying what I'm saying. I'm saying if the company is going to give me the money back at the end of the year, I'm grateful for that. Not that it's going to be in my pocket throughout the year. Yeah. I'm saying if I get the money in a lump sum sent to me at the end of the year, I'm going to be grateful for that. And you're trying to say to me, I should be better off if I keep the money in my pocket. And I'm saying, nah, I don't want to be better off keeping the money in my pocket. I want the money at the lump sum, what they used to call it rebate. I want that at the end of the year, because it would be like a bank holding some money, keeping some money for me. I've got no idea of it. And then at the end of the year, they're giving it back to me. I'll be grateful for that. That's a good thing.